So it's very important that we read bills. If you guys are watching mainstream media, most likely you're being indoctrinated. If you want to know what's really going on in your state, read the bills. Simple as that. Read the bills. And then you're going to find out who's telling you the truth and who's lying. When they say Democrat shutdown, that is ridiculous. It's the Republican shutdown. It's ridiculous. It's a Democrat shutdown. 5 Democrats are stopping us from funding the government. 5 Democrats. We have 55 people that signed it. 2 were independents, the rest were Republicans. And no Democrats are signing this bill. We want the government to be open. They want it to be closed. So when you see the riots and they blame Trump and they blame the Republicans, tell them you are adopting lies from the Democrat Party. It's 5 Democrats that are going to cause the shutdown of the government, not Republicans. We have nice, clean bills that stand for the American people, because remember, Trump didn't just win the Electoral College vote, he won the popular vote. He won all 7 swing states. Kamala Harris only won in states where there's either no voter ID or very weak voter ID laws. That should be really transparent on what's going on in Democrat-run states. It's fraud, it's criminality. We are sick of the Democrats destroying our beautiful state. We've given them 50 years to fix problems. What do we have? High crime, homeless crisis, a train to nowhere, manufactured water crisis, people died because of it, no water in our reservoirs because of it, open borders, forcing us, the taxpayers, to pay for people that break our laws. They're criminals, because if you come into this country illegally, first time, it's a misdemeanor. Second time, it's a felony. But they always say in the media, no one is above the law. Well, clearly, the Democrat politicians are above the law. They can break the law. Kamala Harris did. She protected pedophile priests when she was Attorney General of California. She actually concealed evidence that would have given these victims some reprise from what happened to them. She concealed it, which is called obstruction of justice. It's a felony, folks. It's a felony. But we've got these liberal judges that protect these other criminals. So we got criminal judges, we got criminal Democrat politicians, and this is the problem in California. We've got 4 crime families, the Pelosi's, the Gettys, the Newsoms, and the Browns, and they've destroyed this beautiful state, and they've made a lot of money doing so, selling our country to China. Remember the face masks that us taxpayers paid $1 million that we didn't even get during the COVID scam? Remember that? Remember when Gavin Newsom cleaned up that area for Xi Jinping but not his own constituents? That should be really transparent on who these people stand for, and they're a bunch of communists. Even though he has a business, he's still a communist. He wants bigger government because the government and him are kumbaya. All right. I think we should start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. What do you think? I mean, I don't know where everybody is today. It is very strange. Maybe we're being so censored. There's Dennis Feitosa. Dennis Feitosa is finally here. I don't know where's everybody? I know, I'm like, maybe it's massive shadow banning, you know? They saw that our vigil was big. They saw our vigil was big for Charlie Kirk, so I think they started shadow banning me again. I mean, this is crazy. We usually have a lot more people than this. Good to see you, my friend. I'm doing great. We're just about to do the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, guys, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. So, I guess which flag? I guess we'll use this one, okay? So, hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is there anybody here that would like to open us in prayer? Raise your hand. Anybody? Okay, why don't we do a prayer together? Okay, let's do Our Father. Okay, ready, begin. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Thank you, Jesus. And our Lord Yeshua. I'll say him in Jewish, in the Hebrew way. Okay, well, I guess we should just get started here. And since Ariel was here first, we'll let Ariel speak. Ariel has been coming to our rally since 2020. She's a brave Jewish girl that goes to UCLA, and she's the president of the chapter, the Turning Point USA chapter at UCLA. So let's give her a big round of applause. Go, Ariel!
Hello everyone. My name is Ariel Gutkin and I'm the chapter president of Turning Point USA at UCLA. I want to start by saying that what happened with Charlie Kirk was tragic and that it has been a very difficult time. As a result, we are trying to continue the great work that Charlie started in the best way we can. One thing we have been doing is tabling. We have been tabling in a high traffic area of campus, and we have been recruiting people to join our club by explaining to them what it is about, what we stand for, and what our meetings are like. We are also planning to have future tabling events with help from Dennis Feitosa, who is standing over there. He's running for Congress in District 30, and his team will be helping us as well. We're hoping that this will bring more attention to the chapter and that it'll help us build a stronger presence on campus. We are also planning to host Dennis as a speaker at one of our upcoming meetings. The week after next, we are also planning to host Professor Jim Enstrom as a speaker. His speech will be about scientific misconduct and the high cost of energy in California, and he will relate this to liberal activism at UCLA. I'm hoping that his perspective on both liberal activism and the conservative movement at this school will be valuable to conservative students, as many fear retaliations from professors and peers if they express their conservative views. I hope that his talk will change conservative students' minds and make them feel more comfortable with speaking out about their views, because if more of us speak out, the stronger the conservative movement will be on campus. Finally, I would like to end my speech by reminding everyone to vote in the upcoming election. We must not let Prop 50 pass because it will make our representation in this state smaller than it already is. When you scum, Obama, and other Democrats talk about Prop 50, they're completely hiding their true intentions of this proposition and what it really is, which is basically a power grab so they can stay in power forever. 40% of California voted for Trump in the previous presidential election, yet we only have 9 seats in Congress, when the math says that we should have about 20 congressional seats. If Prop 50 passes, the number of conservative seats will be reduced from 9 seats to 4 seats, thus continuing and increasing the magnitude of the one-party rule that has plagued the state for so many years. Therefore, voting in this election is of vital importance, as this is one of the first steps we must take if we want to save California. I'm very proud to say that I myself did my part in this election and voted for the first time in my life. And I'm very proud that I can contribute to the future of this state and this country. Thank you.
Spitting out facts. I like that. That was great. Well, thank you so much, Ariel. This is our future, and this actually gives me hope. Having someone like her, having the knowledge she has, this is just, you're such a wonderful young lady, and I'm so proud to be your friend. All right, well, I've been on Deaf Noodles this week. That was fun. I've been on twice. And that's how I met him originally, is Dennis I just called you Denny. Dennis Feitosa, sorry. Are you ever called Denny for short? Okay, I was like, some people are like, my name is Dennis. No, And I have had such a great time watching his clips. Have you guys watched his clips? If you are not on Instagram, on his channel, Def Noodles, do it right now. Get out your phone, put Def Noodles Instagram, and follow. Because I watch him daily, and they just make me happy. How he just trolls the left. So yes, I was with our friend Emilio this week, and he has a great studio too. So if you ever want to rent out that space, that's a great space. You can do comedy shows. You could do any kind of show, really. I'm definitely going to think about that for the future. Maybe like a screening of our friend's film. Maybe we'll do that, you know. Yeah, so let's give it. And he's running for Congress, U.S. Congress, right? District 30. U.S. Congress, District 30. We need to get out who's the Democrat right now? Laura Friedman. We got to get, boo, Laura Friedman. We got to get out Laura Friedman. So give Denny Feitosa a warm welcome.
All right, I'm going to try to take this out because I like holding the mic. Well, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Shiva, for putting this on. Thank you, Ariel, for the kind words. Good to see your dad here, too. Good to see Otto, all these familiar faces. Yeah, Shiva was just on my show. You guys should check out what, her own social media. She posts a lot about the activism she's doing here. But yeah, I think we can all agree that California isn't going in the right direction, right? This whole Prop 50 effort is a great indication of how far off California has fallen off the cliff. And it became evident, to me at least, that when Democrats want to do something, they just ram it through. It was so quickly. They did it in like a week. They had it all ready to go. The special election, $250 million. That's how much this election is costing. $250 million of our money to put on an unnecessary election that's just set up as retribution for Texas redistricting. So it's another sign that unfortunately the supermajority in Sacramento is not going to work. We can't have that. We can't keep having that. We have to push back, and we also have to push back in Congress. And yes, I'm running for the 30th district. That is Burbank, Glendale, Pasadena. That's Linda Vista in Pasadena and Hollywood. Unfortunately, I don't get Beverly Hills, this area of Beverly Hills, but I'm almost there. But yeah, it's Adam Schiff's old seat. You guys familiar with Adam Schiff? Yeah. He's a bad guy. He's a very, yes. Exactly. Oh, Trump just got here. Hello, Trump, Donald Trump. Give it up for Donald Trump. This is great. So yes, I'm running for his seat. And look, I think one of the things that I noticed over the last few years is that they don't want us here. They're doing everything they can to run us out of the state. In fact, 2.5 million people have left the state in the last 4 years. 500,000 of them in Los Angeles alone. And that's not by coincidence. It's by design. It's people like us, regular people, middle-class people, hardworking people, business owners, small business owners. The amount of taxes, the amount of regulations, they're making this place unlivable. The cost of living is through the roof. There's no police when you need it. In fact, there's some places in Van Nuys, I think Otto was at this meeting where they were talking about this. There's some places in Van Nuys where the police stations close at 9 p.m. As we all know, crime stops at 9 p.m., right? Criminals are like, okay, time for some coffee. I'm going to go get some rest. Yeah, it doesn't happen like that, no. But that's what Democrats want. They want a perpetual state of vulnerability and crisis so that they can justify their next power grab. And that's all that it is. It's just power grab after power grab after power grab after power grab. And, it all comes from this perpetual state of crisis. I just call it a play out of the Marxist playbook. It's Leninist from beginning to end. And you go through our city halls, and all of our city halls, most of our neighborhood councils have all been taken over by the DSA. Those are the Democrat Socialists of America, which is really just a euphemism for communists of America. They're all communists. They want to overthrow the American order. They hate the Constitution. And we can see an example of that with the person that they're running in New York, Mamdani. He's a Democrat socialist. He wants to end property rights. This isn't speculation. This is reality. Thank you, Shiva. This is reality. He said it on tape a year and a half ago. He doesn't want people to own anything. That's communism. When you don't own anything, when the state owns the means of production, that's communism, and that's not what we believe in. And you know who else is endorsed by the DSA? My opponent, Laura Friedman. She's horrible. You're right. She's horrible. She's endorsed by the DSA. That means that she signed their pledge. That means that she's part of the program to hollow out the Democrat Party and turn it into a communist party and make a pathway for communism in America. One of the things that she recently did, that Gavin Newsom, she did in her time at the Assembly, because she was in the Assembly before she was in Congress, but she worked on a bill, SB 79. You guys heard about that? SB 79 is a bill which is a rezoning bill that's affecting Glendale and Burbank, and it's going to rezone single-family home areas into 7-story buildings, condos. And there's an extra amendment in there where if it's within half a mile of a BRT or a bus line, that they don't have to build a garage. Now, I think most of you can already understand how that would be a problem. Single-family home street, 7-story building, no garage. It's going to be hell on earth. They're just ramming a bunch of people in an area that's a 2-lane street that's not meant to house that many people. That's how we end up with situations like what happened in the Palisades earlier this year, where people couldn't even get out during the fire. They had to abandon their cars, and that wasn't even an overpopulated area, you know? So it's really unfortunate to see what Democrats have been doing to our state, and that's one of the things that called me to run. I'm a small business owner. I've had this business that Shiva was mentioning for the last 3.5 years. Ever since I started it, it's just been a constant fight with the city. It's like nonstop. It's like everything, every sort of inspection, every sort of tax you can imagine. They don't want us here, like I said. I've been to meetings where housing providers, those are people who own apartments or rent them out, they're getting squeezed out as well. They're having to fight tooth and nail to keep their properties because the city, I don't know how many of you know this, but a couple of weeks ago, the Board of Supervisors passed a rent moratorium. That means that people can stay in their homes and not pay rent. The justification was because they were traumatized by ICE. That's the justification. Imagine that. You're just making people who have to, pay all the bills, face all the regulations that the state and the county puts on them, and all of a sudden they have to eat all of these losses. They're trying to run everybody out of business. They want this to be a corporatized city. They want us out. They want us to own nothing. That's what they want. They want us dependent on the state, and they don't want us to be free. They don't believe in the basic principles of liberty that we all believe in. And we have to push back. And this is how we push back. This is how I chose to push back, by getting involved, by running. And look, I have no delusions, okay? It's not going to be an easy race. I'm going to need all of your help, every single one of you. Like Trump would say, it has to be too big to rig because they have an infrastructure, and we're mostly independent. We're doing this for the love of the game, okay? We're doing this because we love this state, we love this city, and we have to get together at some point and say enough is enough. They can't keep getting away with this. Yeah, thank you so much. So, I don't want to take up too much more of your time. Thank you so much, Shiva, for hosting this. This is great, seeing so many familiar faces. Gianni, a.k.a. Trump, Hyro, Beverly just got here. So, I'm going to pass this back to Shiva. She seems to be mid-conversation. And if you do want to support me, you can find more information about my campaign. The URL is at the bottom of these posters. It's DennisForChange.com. And thank you so much, Shiva.
Of course. Woo! What a bright, handsome young man, huh? He doesn't look like the left with, red hair and a nose ring and overweight. This is what we want. He's like the poster child for the Republican Party, like handsome, funny, and common sense. That's the maiden one. It's like we need to have common sense. So my dear friend, who I love so much, has done so much for the Republican Party and should get way more credit than she gets. But she's here today. Her name's Evelyn Sky Jones, and she raised almost $1 million for President Trump here in California. So give her a big warm welcome.
Well, thank you everyone for being here, and I wanted to address something historical and significant. So I really don't like hats, but I think it's important that we know that they're coming. Like Paul Revere, he kept saying they're coming. The British are coming, right? And you know what's coming? Socialism, which will turn into communism. And I'm here today because I love Los Angeles. I grew up in Los Angeles, Mid-City. I went to Virgil, which is very close to here. And this area is nice, but Mid-City is not. And as a child, I remember that we didn't have a lot of the activities that other schools had. And my mom moved around, and she took me to Bell Gardens. And Bell Gardens was better than Mid-City Los Angeles. And I saw how we had arts classes, how we had music. We had so much that our mid-city students in Los Angeles don't have. And that's what's happening in Los Angeles. People think that Los Angeles is supposed to be beautiful, but if we go to the inner parts, it's not. And that is being caused by the Democrats. People who do not care. And sometimes maybe not Democrats, because there's other people that sometimes don't do good. And we are seeing it right now with Billy Asalee, who is exposing so many people, the fraud that is in this area in Los Angeles, what they've done to the homeless, what they've done to mental health care. They are just stripping away the services to a lot of people, and they're not making them well. They don't want to heal them. They just want to rob the money. And that is what's happening in Los Angeles County. So I think it is important that all of you tell people that we need to vote no on Prop 50, because we don't want LA to continue being the shit hole that it is, right? Because we are third world country. Right now we're here in Beverly Hills, which is very clean and very beautiful. But if you go to the inner cities, we are a shithole. Los Angeles, and they're providing services to people that are third world country. Are we gonna allow that? No. So we need to tell our friends to go out and vote. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know about Prop 50. I brought some little pumpkins, and I stopped at a pumpkin patch, and the pastor sold them to me in Orange County. And I said, tell everyone to vote no on Prop 50. He didn't even know what it was about. Okay, in Orange County, where we're supposed to be a little more educated. So I said, Pastor, make sure that this weekend you tell your church people that if they want to keep their religious freedoms, if they want to be able to stay open next time there's a so-called pandemic, they need to know more to protect our liberty. So vote no on Prop 50. He looked at me and he said, yeah, I hope he does, but I'm telling you, we have to go everywhere. So thank you for being here. I know that today is a day that, a lot of people are out there celebrating something that they shouldn't. And it's great that we're here because we're a testament. I think we're a testament of what our country is all about, freedom. If they get to do whatever they want during Halloween, we get to do whatever we want. And today, Shiva decided to do this, and it's great. We're exercising our freedom to choose our liberty and how to celebrate. Thank you.
Okay, I can see some people did wear a costume because I want to do a costume contest. Let's do the costume contest right now. Those of you that have a costume, come on up. Come on up.
Mine is Where's Waldo.
I like that. And actually, this is what we'll do. We'll have you say your name and what your costume is, and if you want to say something else, you can. How about that? So come on up. One at a time.
My name's Anisha. My costume is Where's Waldo.
My name is Trump. My costume is Trump.
My name is Travis. I'm a Patriot Press reporter.
My name is Rosalina Zapolo, and my costume is Make America Great Again!
Yes!
My name is Hyro. I'm supposed to be a scarecrow.
Shalom. My name is Adrian, and I'm Joseph, Old Testament.
Israel too, yeah, exactly. Wonderful.
What are you?
Okay, so what we'll do is we're gonna line them up right here. So everybody line up. Line like from here to here. Yes, yes. And so what we're gonna do is first we're gonna see who has what you guys think is the best costume. So you can't clap for everybody. You can only clap for one person. Then we'll just go down to first place, second place, and third place, okay? Because we do have prizes here. All right, so what I'll do is I'll put my hand over, and if this is your favorite, you can only pick one. What'd I say? How many can you pick? Okay, making sure people are listening to me. You can only clap for one person, and who has the highest amount of claps will get the first place prize. Okay. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way because I can't see how many people are clapping. Put your hand in the air. Let's start again. Put your hand in the air if this is your favorite costume.
You guys better.
Keep it in the air so I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you can only pick one, remember? Oh, you're doing it too? 5? So there's 5. Okay. All right. 1, 2. Okay.
Anti-Semites.
1, 2. Okay, so you got the first place prize. Okay. Now we got 2 and 2 for the second prize. So now you guys, everybody, that didn't get any. So you guys come out. You guys come out. You guys stay. So you guys got this 2. Yeah, these are second place. Okay, second place prize, okay? So from these 2, you only get to pick one of these, okay? You don't get to pick both. You got it? Comprende? Okay. 1, 2, 3, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, okay. All right. Okay, so this is obviously first, second, and third. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna let him pick the first prize, then the next person can pick a prize, and so on. So you all get a prize, but he gets the first pick. So there's this sweatshirt. It's actually extra large, so it's probably too big for you, but it is a very nice sweatshirt. It's brand new. You know, it's very nice. It says right here, Save America, Donald Trump, okay? Okay, then we've got MAGA hats.
So America first, I guess.
We got this one.
Oh, wow.
We got this one. And we got this one.
I want that one.
You have to have a costume. Where's your costume?
I'm a gardener.
Okay, so which one out of all of these do you want? You get to pick first. Okay, Newsom sucks. He got the Newsom sucks. Okay. Next. So, big
definitely.
sweatshirt. You want this
Yeah,
one?
definitely.
Okay.
It's gonna get cold, so yes.
Okay, good. So this is his. And then you get to choose from one of these.
First.
Oh, I love this one.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, give them a round of applause, guys. Now we're gonna do pictures. So she's got some pumpkins, so we'll get the pumpkins out.
Anyone that dressed get a pumpkin.
Say? Okay. And by the way, if you guys have a house or apartment building that you're allowed to put these up, and you guys want to take this, you can take this and put it, but you got to put it in front of your yard.
Okay, I have a house like in Beverly Hills.
So you're gonna put it up there, right?
Oh my god.
And put some like electricity on it in case they try to steal it.
I got
You
some
know?
cards
Yeah,
too.
And we got cards too, so if anybody wants a card, take a
Take
card.
a couple, put them at your neighbor's house or whatever. All right.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's all come up and we're gonna show our signs.
This guy has a hat.
And
Hell yes, look at that.
yeah, if it's
Get a picture. You guys need to get a hat.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Put the hat on.
so let's move some of this stuff out of the way, and we'll take a
first.
picture right here.
Hey, Dylan was a good Trump yesterday.
Okay, you guys, let's come here and then we'll get
Oh, nice.
we'll get like maybe Travis.
Yeah.
We'll take one with you and one without you, so we'll switch each. So you do one, and then I'll get out of the picture, and then you can, yes. Or we can just get some. Hey, can you take a picture for us before you leave? Well, because we want you in the picture too.
Myra! Picture.
Picture, everybody. So let's back up a little bit with your signs. Make sure you have your signs. Everybody in the picture. Yeah, we probably got to back up. Back up.
That's right.
Because we want to see this sign too. Maybe we need to kneel down or get low.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys got to squeeze in for sure.
Okay, first get in. Let's get this out of the way.
Squeeze in.
Low, low.
We want to see the sign. So let's give a little bit of the sign here. So open up. Maybe we kneel down.
Yeah, kneel down.
If you're in front of the sign, you kneel down. Okay? Oh, I need to give you this.
You gotta take a picture.
There we go.
Okay, you gotta do this. You gotta show both signs, guys, like this. Show both signs.
Oh, hold on. Let me get this out of the way.
Hold on, get your signs. 1 second. Sorry.
Flip that one, flip that one. It's upside down.
Oh,
The
it's
other
upside
one.
down. Yeah, don't have the signs upside down, guys. Make sure they're not upside down. You hold that one, I'll hold this one.
Sign's more important.
Okay, on three, guys.
Everybody ready?
Go on you, sir.
Get closer in, guys.
Yeah.
Say no 150. Ready?
All right.
No 150. Go.
Hold on. I'll count you down. Ready? 3, 2.
No 150. No 150. No 150. No 150.
Nice.
No 150.
You got it.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Great.
How can I join to your group with them, man?
I have a. Here, I'll go grab my card.
See, Sky, we should have done it during our. We should have done that Charlie Kirk here, Charlie Kirk. We should have done one like this.
6, 7.
Hey, you guys.
No 150! No 150! No 150!
Hi.
Todavía lo movemos muy rápido.
I can actually put this. Oh, I can put this in my window. I already have a no 150 on my window.
Hi, Semitic. But no, I think it was a good.
Oh, Shawty!
You gotta see.
What is this? Oh, okay.
Oh, look at you, just missed her. Okay, with that, you definitely deserve a prize.
Don't always be so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
No kings. Yeah. Hi. Okay. I can get a sign finally. I'm here.
You guys, my dear friend Toshio Onaga wrote a very awesome, informative book. It's called UFOs and the New World Order Agenda. How many copies do you have left? He's got 3 left, so if you have $20 and want to buy a book that's going to expose the New World Order and their agenda and how they use UFOs, please give it to him and take a